What's up guys? Dusty here. Today is Wednesday, February 2nd, 2022, and it's time for another edition of Dusty's Daily Doubles. That's right, last night we went another perfect evening. We went 5-0 on the selections, 2 for 2 on the tickets, including the Daily Double and the Tuesday Treble. Damn, it was a good night. First off, last night on the Daily Double, we took MSU on the money line in Maryland. I looked at the line, it was 3.5. I thought it should be doubled and be 7 for Michigan State. I thought they were going to do a lot better than they did. They did have a huge lead and tried to give it up, but they did hold on for that 2-point win. We only had them on the money line, so that gets the check mark. We had that parlayed with Auburn at home against Alabama. And I told you this was a mismatch. I told you Auburn was ranked number 1 in the nation for a reason. I told you that Kessler was going to have a big game. Check, 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 check. Auburn, baby, put up 100 points at home, beat the Alabama Crimson Tide 100-81. We smashed that Daily Double. Then we also smashed the Tuesday Treble. In the first game, we had Davidson +8. I thought they were going to win outright. They did indeed win outright, 81-76. We had that parlay with Providence +7.5. And I thought they were going to win outright. They did indeed also win outright, 86-82. And then we took that parlay with Texas Tech on the money line at home to complete the Tuesday Treble. And indeed, Texas Tech did handle Texas with ease at home with a final score of 77-64. 5 for 5 last night, 2 for 2 on the tickets. Woo, woo! Let's keep this train rolling, baby. We are on absolute fire. El Fuego! We're back at it with some more action today. I got another Daily Double locked and loaded, and I also have 2 bonus picks for you guys. First, we're going to tackle that Daily Double, and then the first leg of the Daily Double, it is going to be the Butler Bulldogs at Xavier Musketeers. And this one is going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, the Butler Bulldogs have an 11-10 overall record on the season, but they're only 4-6 in the Big East. They are 4-6 in their last 10 games, and they are only 2-3 on the road. This Xavier team, however, is 15-5 overall. They're 5-4 in the Big East, and they are also 6-4 in their last 10 games. And here's the best part, they're 10-2 at home. I mean, these are teams that are not really that evenly matched up. Xavier has a huge upper hand. So Butler heads into this road game to Xavier on a 2-game winning streak after beating Georgetown by 3 and Creighton by 17 the game before that. Both of those games were at home, though. They have some momentum built up, but that's not going to matter here because they're completely outmatched in this game against Xavier. And they're dominated in pretty much every statistical category, offensively and defensively, which does not bode well on the road specifically. And especially including a serious mismatch on the glass where Butler sits 338th in the nation, averaging 28.3 rebounds a contest, whereas the X-Men sit 35th in the nation on boards, averaging 36.2 rebounds per contest. That's a massive discrepancy here, and you know how I feel about those boards, baby. Let's get it. You throw in the fact that Xavier's coming off a double-digit road win at Creighton, and that Xavier has already beat this Bulldog team in their own barn by 15. So for this first pick on the Daily Double, I can't take Xavier on the money line on the spread, because the spread's a little bit high, even though I think they cover it. What I am going to do is I'm going to buy a few points and take this Musketeers team at -7 at home. So we need Xavier in the first leg to cover the -7 at home. And we are going to parlay that with our second game, which is another Big East matchup between the Villanova Wildcats traveling to Marquette to face the Golden Eagles. Now this Villanova Wildcat team is 16-5 overall, 9-2 in the Big East. They're 9-1 in their last 10 games on a 3-game winning streak, and they are 5-3 on the road. This Marquette Golden Eagles team is 15-7 overall, 7-4 in the Big East. They're 7-3 in their last 10 games and 9-3 at home, and they are on a 1-game losing streak. So this Villanova team is on an absolute heater right now, playing the best ball they've played all season, winning 9 of their last 10 games, and 7 of those 9 by double digits. The only blemish in those 10 games, you wonder? You guessed it. That would be a 3-point loss to this very Marquette Golden Eagle team at home, in their own barn. Revenge on their mind? Absolutely. Will they get it? Maybe. Maybe they do go into Marquette's barn and maybe they do pick up a win. But, this is a lot of points on the road against a team that's playing really, really good. 4.5 points. Marquette is plus 4.5 at home. And, I'm not racing to the window to bet the money line on Villanova at all. Instead, I'm going to look at this line. Like I said, 4.5 is a lot. And I could possibly see Marquette outright winning again. So, having said all that, I really love this Golden Eagles team. Getting 4.5 points already. I'm going to buy 3.5 more. And I'm going to take them at a +8 at home. I know it sounds sketchy. Villanova is 9-1 in their last 10. Only loss coming to this Marquette team, so revenge is on their mind. But I don't know. I honestly feel like Marquette can outright win. It's as plain and simple as that. So I'm going to buy a couple points. That's going to be the daily double today. It is going to be the first game, the Xavier Musketeers -7 at home, parlayed with the Marquette Golden Eagles +8 at home. That is today's daily double. And now let's jump into those bonus picks for today. We got 2 for you on the docket, 2 bonuses. The first bonus pick is going to be an ACC matchup between the Notre Dame Fighting Irish traveling to Miami, Florida to take on these Hurricanes. And it is not going to be an easy test for this Notre Dame squad who just put up a dud against Duke, got dismantled and got exposed completely. I mean, it was an ugly, ugly loss, and I expect them to be hurting severely from that. And it's going to be tough after a loss like that to go into Miami and face this team who's 8-2 at home, firing on all cylinders right now. And I don't normally like to be that guy who compares, this team just lost to this team and this team beat that team. But in this case, I will, because the team we're talking about is Duke. And like I said, Notre Dame just got exposed by Duke, looked like trash. And a few weeks back, early in January, this Miami team actually beat Duke by a few points. So, I mean, again, I don't generally say that, but it's a pretty good team for comparison when we're talking about Duke as the middle factor there. So, for all those reasons, Miami's running hot, 8-2 at home. They are also 16-5 overall, and they're first in the ACC. After that ugly loss, I don't see Notre Dame coming in and doing much. So I am going to play the Miami Hurricanes money line. Miami, Florida Hurricanes money line. That will be your first bonus pick for today. And the second bonus pick for today is going to be a Southern Conference matchup between the Chattanooga Mocs heading into Sanford to play the Bulldogs. And honestly, this looks like a reasonably matched up game on paper, but the way this Chattanooga team is playing right now, I can see them going in there and winning by 8 to 10 points easily. The line right now is sitting at -7 for Chattanooga. That sounds about right. They already beat this team earlier on in the season at home, and now they're going on the road. And this Chattanooga team hasn't just been winning; they've been dismantling teams. I think only 2 wins on this season have been less than double digits, and only 2 of their losses have been close games too. So they kind of either blow teams out or they play really, really good competition and they, put up not a dud, but not as good as they normally play. That's not going to be the case here. They're 9-3 on the road and they're destroying this conference. Samford plays pretty good at home, but again, I see Chattanooga going in there and picking up at least a 7 to 8 point victory. The spread's right on. I'm not going to play the spread. I'm just going to tell you to take Chattanooga on the money line on the road, and that is the second bonus pick of the day. Thanks again for liking and subscribing to my channel. We're going to come at you every day with some action because we are on a heater, folks. Woo!